Welcome back, Rich Minds. This your boy RHENO coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 reasons they stop supporting you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all. This video gonna be one of the ones because everybody that had somebody that was supporting them a little bit, right? They gave you some type of support. They gave you some type of assistance. They gave you some type of help in terms of trying to get you to your destination, although it seemed that way, right? It seemed that way. But out the blue, they just stopped supporting you. Yes, sir. Out the blue, they stopped rocking with you. And out the blue, they just walked out your life. Okay? Have y'all ever been through that? If y'all been through that, man, y'all drop in the comments and say me. Yes, sir. If y'all been through that, y'all drop in the comments and say me. I done been through that. And I know exactly how it feels. I know all about it, all right? So we're going to get directly into this video. But before I get into these reasons, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, all right? Now, the first reason of why they stopped supporting you is going to be this, y'all. You were serious, okay? Let me say that one more time for the people out in the back. Listen, you were serious. Yes, sir. See, they thought it was just a little phase that you was going through. They thought you were just going through a little step in life. They thought you just had a little stepping stone, okay? But they didn't realize that your mind, your body, and your soul was connected to that dream, that vision, that gift, that thing that you had, that thing that you wanted to do so much. You were serious. Okay, see, listen, y'all, when I started pursuing my dream as an artist, as a rapper, okay, which I still got music, like I told y'all can go check out any one of my other music channels. Type in RHENO and you will see my music, right? That's RHENO. Whole nother story. But listen to what I'm saying. When I was doing my music and I was like pursuing that journey, nobody really believed in that. Nobody really believed in me. They was like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. Like, you a little talented, you know what I'm saying? You a little gifted in what you're doing. We see you, but we don't see you. We see you, but we don't see you. Yes, sir. See, listen, it's some people who see you, but don't see you, right? And at one point, they saw you and they didn't see you, okay? Now, I'm going to show you exactly where I'm going with. I need y'all to bear with me. Follow me on this journey. Listen to what I'm saying. As I was recording my music, I was doing my thing. You know, I'm recording in the room and they hearing the talent. They seeing the talent, but they just not really acknowledging the talent. Until one day, I dropped a song called Letter to My Ex. Okay? I dropped a song called Letter to My Ex. I'm like in 10th grade at the time. Dropped that song. I caught people's attention. I'm going to just say it like that. I caught the school and other people's attention. All right, but it didn't stop right there, okay? Because sometimes we got this bad in our community to where we feel like, can you do it again? Oh, no, that was just a one-time thing. Yes, sir, that was just a one-time thing. He can't do it again. We got this real bad in our community, right? And not even just in our community, but just in society, period. They think that you just hit the lottery and you can't do it ever again. Okay, cool. So then after that, I'm, dropping my songs. I'm still grinding. Just like when Michael Jordan shooting in that gym, he grinding. Every shot that he take is not the championship shot. Every shot that LeBron take is not the championship shot. Every shot that he take is not, right? So realize this. So I'm dropping my songs, they good songs. And then boom, I drop another song called Why You Asking? Yes, sir. I drop another song called Why You Asking? And when I drop Why You Asking, that shook him up again. Like, oh, he got real talent. This little dude got real talent. Let's tune in. I'm talking about when it comes to family members, friends, the school, the whole city. They tuned in. They locked in. All right? Okay, cool. And now I'm still dropping. The buzz died a little bit down off that, but I woke him up. I'm dropping. Then I dropped a song called Three Wheel Motion. And now they completely up. They're like, okay, he dope. Ain't no way around it. He dope. Okay? See, when people see that you are serious, you gonna wake them up. But now check this out though. Check this out. Once I woke them up, they seen exactly what I was doing. They seen that I was serious about it. I got all this support. I got the whole city support. I'm talking about friends, family, the school, coaches, everybody. I got everybody's support. They seen how serious I was. And then people just start slowly but surely backing out. slowly but surely backing out. See, I know it's weird. I know it's weird, but this happens, y'all. When people see that you're serious, right? And they see that this is not no facade. This ain't no little phase. People will tend to walk out your life. They tend to walk out your life because they know that they're not a part of their calling. They know that they're not a part of the destination that God has for you. They know. And so some people either gonna root you on still, or they gonna step out and it ain't got nothing to do with me, so I don't. And some people just straight up haters. You know what I mean? So let me just say it like this, y'all. You were serious. You showed them that, look, man, my mind, my body, my soul is connected to this goal. Everything is connected to it. And since you're so serious about it, people will walk out your life and stop supporting you. That's just the way it is, y'all. Number two, the second reason of why they stop supporting you. You are starting to become successful at that thing that you've been doing for so long. I don't know what you do. It's done been 4-5 years. And now you starting to see a breakthrough. All this work I've been putting in, it's starting to happen for a reason. It's starting to feel like I've been putting this work in for a reason. Because let me tell y'all something about the grind. See, one thing about the grind is it'll have you feeling like you're never going to get to that destination. It'll have you feeling like, man, this ain't going to never happen for me. When is it going to happen? It'll have you feeling like that. It'll have you feeling like, man, I ain't gonna never get to the, I ain't gonna never become a multi-millionaire. I ain't gonna never become a thousandaire. I ain't gonna never graduate school. I ain't gonna never buy my first house. Like, one thing about that grinding to make you feel that way. But when you start becoming successful, you're gonna start seeing people around you change. See, one thing I like about what Jay-Z said in one of his quotes, he said that people like to say that you changed, but in actuality, they changed. See, people start changing their mindset, their perspective, and the way they move when they see that you get resources, money, or more materials, or whatever it is, because they automatically want something from you, or they automatically have an expectation placed on you. So the moment you don't live up to the expectation that they placed on you in their mind, you changing. How am I changing? I didn't even know you wanted me to buy you a new house. And why am I required to buy you a new house? Why am I required to buy you a new car? But when I was broke, it wasn't. When I was broke, it was cool. When I was broke, you're like, what? Why would you buy me a house? But now that you know I got these millions or these thousands, now you want me to buy you a house. Case in point, y'all, you are starting to become successful. And as you are starting to become successful, people will place high expectations on you. People will start placing expectations on you. I'm talking about things you ain't never did for them. Man, I heard Meek Mill say, man, now I'm the person that they call to for whenever somebody died. They need me to get them buried. I'm the person that they call when somebody want to go to school. But when I was broke, I was never that person. I was never that individual that y'all would call. Yes, sir, I was never that person that y'all would hit up and say, hey, can you help us out with this? But now you know what I got. Or you have an idea of what I have, now you're going to ask me. You are starting to become successful. Now, let me say this. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody out, all right? There's nothing wrong with helping somebody out, and there's nothing wrong with a person asking you for something, okay? Let me make that clear. There's nothing wrong with somebody asking you, right? Because we all have times where we're going to need help. I don't care who you are, what you're doing, where you are. Donald Trump has borrowed millions. I think Donald Trump probably borrowed billions. I think Donald Trump borrowed billions from people, but guess what? They gave it back to him because they knew exactly what he could do. They understood his net worth. They understood his assets, all that. So he's borrowed money from people. But guess what? He's still Donald Trump. And I'm not a Donald Trump fan. I'm just using this analogy and this example to let you know there's nothing wrong with you asking somebody for something, and there's nothing wrong with people asking you for something. It's how they do it, and it's how much they do it, and it's the response or reaction that they give to you after you tell them no. No just means no. Simple as that. But as you're becoming successful, as you're making something of yourself, people will begin to step back. They'll step back because they'll start saying that you changed. But in actuality, they changed. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say you changed. Somebody make sure they drop in the comments and say you changed, because you're becoming successful at that particular thing that you're doing. And guess what, y'all? Let me let y'all in on the secret. You don't have to become a multi-millionaire to start becoming successful. You don't got to be no thousandaire to start becoming successful. You can just be simply taking a step towards your success, or taking a step towards your dream or your goal. Do you know that that's the first step to success? See, look, y'all, you don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. The moment you say, you know what, I want to take a step towards my dream, you're already starting to become successful. Yes, sir. So you ain't even know it yet. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I am successful. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I am successful. Listen, I know I'm talking to somebody. I need y'all to realize something. Listen, as you are moving forward in life and as you begin to move forward to your dream, the moment you take a step towards that, you are starting to become successful. Because once again, you don't got to be great to get started. You don't got to be Michael Jackson to get started singing. You don't got to be Michael Jordan to get started playing basketball. And you don't got to be Mike Tyson to start being a great boxer. You just got to start first. You got to start mediocre. They didn't just start being the greatest. They had a seed, they had a gift, they had a talent. They start watering that seed, they honed that talent, okay? And they start manifesting more of their greatness because it was already inside of them. So realize what I'm saying, y'all. The moment you start taking a step towards your success, people will start stepping back from you, which will cause them to stop supporting you, all right? Number 3, y'all, they simply became envious of you, okay? Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. They simply became envious of you. People want to see you doing good, but they don't want to see you doing better than them. They want to be the top dog in their circle. Yes, sir. They want to be the person that everybody come to. They want to be the person that everybody asks for advice, asks for money, right? Asks for this, asks for that. They don't want to be they don't want to be second, or they don't want to. Here's the thing, y'all. Don't nobody got to be second, third, or fourth. Everybody can be number one. But see, their problem is they want to be the only one. Yes, sir. See, everybody can be number one, but their problem is they want to be the only one. And it don't work like that. Everybody got a special talent. Everybody got a special gift. Everybody can do something great in this world. And if you tap into it, the doors will open. The floodgates gonna open. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, let me in. Because you're about to be successful. Somebody drop in the comments and say, let me in. You're about to be successful. And everybody don't like that, right? So they wanted to be the only one, not realizing that everybody can be number one, right? Everybody can be number one. You just have to understand that you're worthy of it, and you got to understand that you are becoming successful. And as you are becoming successful, people will become envious of you. I mean, I didn't make the rules, y'all. Y'all seen it with Cain. Y'all seen it with Cain and Abel. Y'all seen what happened between Cain and Abel, and that was his brother. I'm talking about blood brother too, right? And Abel was just, I think they referred to Abel as honest Abe in the Bible. Something like that. Abel was he was one of those guys who was just a good-hearted person, very humble, good-hearted person. And it's people who will look down on you, and it's people who will be envious of you, right? And they got whole time, they have malicious intent within their heart. But you got a great heart. So you got to watch out for them Cains. You got to watch out for the people who envious. You got to watch out for the people who are jealous of you, because you are simply becoming somebody. The fact that you're becoming somebody, the result of that is going to be people stepping away from you and not supporting you. All right. Number 4, y'all, they are afraid of you leaving. Okay. I think I touched on this a little bit earlier in the video, but they are afraid of you leaving. So RHENO, what does that mean, man? Let me say this. The fact that people are afraid of you leaving, that lets you know that they know that they're not an eagle the way that you are. Yes, sir. I'll say this. It's either one or two things. Either they are afraid that you're leaving, they know that they're not an eagle the way that you are, or they haven't realized who they were. Since they don't know who they are, they don't want you to know who you are. All right? That's a real big one, y'all. Listen, two things either happen. They see that you are an eagle and they know that they're not one, or they haven't realized who they are. And so since they haven't realized who they are, they don't want you to know who you are. You got to stay away from these people, right? And most times, as you understand who you are and as you begin to step in your greatness, people will be afraid of leaving. And I will say this, some people do care about you, right? Everybody don't just have it out for you. Everybody don't just hate you and they trying to take you down and bring you down. That's not always the case. Some people are afraid of you leaving because you their friend. You all they had. You all they have, right? You are a loved one and they care about you. But I really believe in this, and this may be a cliche quote, but I really believe in this, y'all. I believe in this quote right here. If a person really love you, they will love you enough to let you go. It may be cliche to y'all, but it's not cliche to me. I really believe that if a person love you, they can love you enough to let you go. Meaning they can love you enough to not have you caged up, bottled up, and not able to shine like the star that you are, not able to grow, right, like the giant that you are. Real love to me is saying, hey, look, hey, you go ahead and you go do you. We always gonna be friends. We always gonna be family. I love you, but I don't wanna hold you here. You need to grow, spread your wings and fly. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm an eagle, because I'm about to fly. Yes, sir. You an eagle. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm an eagle. I'm telling you, as an eagle, you're going to fly. Chickens don't fly. Chickens don't fly. They quick. They move fast. You know what I mean? I ain't going to lie now. They can get up out of there. A chicken can get up out of there. But I ain't talking about no chicken. See, you an eagle. You was born to fly. And like I said, y'all, real love is when a person can love you enough to let you go. That's just my opinion on it, y'all. That's just my opinion, okay? So understand that. They are afraid of you leaving because they know they can't go with you, right? They are afraid of you leaving. Now, I want to tell y'all this story about this, right? I was actually listening to a podcast, and this guy, he had been in prison for like, I think 15 years. Like these guys be doing bids like it ain't nothing. But he was in prison, I want to say 12 or 15 years, right? And he had became like a top guy. You know, he started from the bottom, but he became like a top guy. You know, I think he was a supplier. I think he was, you know, he was in some extra activities in prison. But he became like a top guy. And he said, it just hit him. He was like, man, I'm the king of nowhere, right? It was powerful. He was like, man, I'm the king of nowhere. I don't own nothing. I'm not the king of nothing. I am the king of nowhere. It's equivalent to having access to 5 Bentleys. None of them have motors. You own 5 Bentleys, but none of them have motors. You're the king of nothing. Yeah, you own 5 Bentleys, but they can't even run. You own 5 Bentleys, but they can't even run. All right. So getting back to his story, he said, one day, man, I called my dad and I said, man, Dad, you know, I want to go to college and, you know, I want to go to Harvard, right? He's a convicted felon, but I want to go to Harvard and get an education. I believe I can do it. First thing his dad do is, why you want to do that? Son, you can't do that. You know, automatically pulling him down, right? I truly believe that his dad loved him. But all his dad heard was, my son is leaving. He didn't understand the vision. He didn't understand the goal. He said, I get off the phone with my dad. All right, Dad, man, you know, whatever. Talk to one of his homies in prison. He tell him his goal. Yeah, man, I'm gonna open up a business. I'm gonna go to school for entrepreneurship. His homie said, but you can't do that. You a convicted felon. You can't do that. You rob people. You hurt people. You can't do that, man. And he said, the only thing I heard my friend saying is, I can't go with you. I don't think that all the time people want to, you know, diminish you, not diminish you in terms of diminishing your life, because that's a big one too, but diminish you in terms of hurt you. Everybody's intentions is not to hurt you, right? Everybody's intentions is not to tear you apart by telling you what you can't do. Just like Jay-Z, he said, his uncle said, man, you can't sell 1 million records. And Jay-Z was like, I sold 1 million records like 1 million times. What are you saying? His uncle didn't have bad intentions for him. He just couldn't see or understand or fathom the goal that he had. Everybody don't understand what I'm doing. All my family members, they don't understand what I'm doing. Some of the stuff I do, y'all, they think I'm pretty crazy. I'm gonna just be honest with you. A lot of stuff I do, my family members think I'm pretty crazy, but I have a vision and I know the idea and the dream that God has put inside my mind. Yes, sir. I know the vision and the dream that God has put inside my soul. I see it. Clear visions. So case in point, y'all, without beating this dead in the head, they are afraid of you leaving. And it's not always to say that, you know, they want to drag you down because they just got malicious intent. Some people really care for you. Some people really love you, and they are afraid that you're going to leave them and never come back. But they got to realize that y'all can win together. Y'all can win together. It's going to be for them to have that mindset to know that y'all can conjoin, okay? So that's a real heavy one, y'all. And again, y'all got to use y'all discernment to differentiate the two of when a person has malicious intent and when a person legit care about you, but they don't want you to leave and they don't know how to express that. So they tell you that, no, you can't do that. Or they stop putting energy to it. Because people subconsciously know where energy flows, energy grows, right? If you start talking about somebody cheating on you, guess what? Chances are they're probably gonna start cheating on you. You put energy on it. If you start talking about you going to jail, you probably gonna go to jail. You keep putting energy on it. You keep talking about you're gonna be successful, you probably gonna become successful because you put energy on it. It operates both hands, y'all. It operates on both sides. So understand that. Number 5, they are too close to your life, okay? They are too close to your life. So, like I told y'all, a person being too close to your light is definitely possible. You have to understand that a light is something serious. Whenever y'all just woke up in the morning and somebody cut on the light, whether that's a loved one, you know, a kid, family, whoever did it, they cut that light on. You like, man, cut that light off. Cut it off. That's the same thing with you. When people are not fully awoke, oh yeah, we getting deep, y'all. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say we getting deep if I'm getting deep. See, sometimes when people who are just not waking up or they not even woke at all, and they say you fully woke, meaning you know exactly who you are. You know exactly where you're going, right? You know exactly what you have to offer. Like, it's your light. They see it. They want to diminish it. They want to dim it. They want to keep it down. Cut that light off. Cut that light off. Understand that. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, you won't dim my light. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, you won't dim my light. A lot of people are going to try to dim your light when they see where you're going. So understand the power in your light. They can't deal with the fact that you shine so bright. They can't deal with the fact that you're going somewhere. They can't deal with it. So they'll just step back and stop supporting you. And that's just the way it is, y'all. So I know I'm talking to somebody, and if I made this video for you, you make sure you drop in the comments and say, this video was for me. I want to make sure I'm talking to my people and make sure that I'm fully connected with y'all, all right? So with that being said, y'all can make sure y'all hit any one of the links in my bio. Check out any one of my books. 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book, Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, as well as Failure Equal. Also, be sure to check out my YouTube membership or my Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.